Good evening and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike Peterson with you here on the call for the Dirt Slingers Monday Night Series from Williams Grove. We have 25 cars checked into the pits here tonight. See a couple of you already here. Kirk, Luke, good evening, my friends. Thank you for being here. Looks like we're going to have about 3 heat races. Make sure you share, like the broadcast, please. Share it around to any groups or onto your own page. We are just getting all set with the drivers' meeting. How do I get it? You need a PC and wheel and pedal set, and then you get an iRacing subscription. That's how you can get out here and race. Waiting for race control to finish up the drivers' meeting tonight, and we will go racing. Last night, Dirt Slingers had a great race here on the Dirt Racing Network, here also from Williams Grove. You're welcome there, Luke. It's an addictive and expensive hobby, but if you're in for it, then you'll love it. All right, you're going to see cars on the racetrack. Got about 30 seconds left, and we will go into qualifying in our opening ceremonies. Just about finish up here in tonight's practice session. We will click over to the qualifying session, and when we do that, we will go trackside for tonight's opening ceremony.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, got about 10 seconds left here in qualifying. Josh Stanky is currently the fastest qualifier with a 17.394. Tim Smith, John Batista, Roger Wagner, Ernie Williams, Nathan Davis, Jim Turner, Michael Sheridan, Stephen Calavoda, and Josh Close are the fast 10. 25 cars taking time. So we are going to click over into heat racing. These guys are starting to get lined up here on the front straightaway. JB, Heilman, Gary, good evening. All right, starting on the pole. Into Black Diamond Motorsports, Raven Graphics, King of the Wing, number 80, that is tonight's fast qualifier. That's Josh Stanky. Starting on his outside in the Dirt Racing Network DSRL, Wicked Cushion, number 31, that is Roger Wagner. Starting in the third spot, in the big game, Tree Stands, DSRL, Tim's Sims.com, number 175, that's Jim Turner. Starting in the fourth spot, in the Kinzer Racing Sim Team Profile Sanford, number 07, that is Josh Close. Starting in the fifth spot, in the Top Gun Motorsports, number 073, that is Nicholas McGathy. Starting in the sixth spot, in the number 97, that's Skylar Brown. Starting in the seventh position at SFR, number 194, that's Hunter Conley. Starting in the eighth spot, in the Raven Graphics, Dirt Racing Network, Wicked Cushion, number 8, that is Doyle Lawrence. And starting in the ninth spot, in the Dirt Racing Network DSRL, number 35, that's Nathan Sedlick. 9 cars making the call here for heat race number 1. Top 3 to tonight's A main. Everybody else through to the probably the B main. Might have been able to squeak in a C main. Ten laps. Top 2 will advance to tonight's Fast Dash. Looking to go green here off turn number 4. Pace truck is on pit road. Josh Stanky and Roger Wagner on the front row. And we are green.
Green, green, green.
Great jump by Roger Wagner trying to stay with Stanky. Big time contact between Jim Turner and Roger Wagner. Looks like Nicholas McGathy there as well. No caution yet. Josh Stanky out front. Josh Close in second. Skylar Brown in third. Fourth is Doyle Lawrence. That was, I believe, the number 194 of Hunter Conley, who pounded the wall. Skylar Brown also pounds the wall. Saw Hunter Conley go hard into the inside wall. Skylar Brown, I'm going to go back and rewind it just a tad. Cars are all over the place here. Skylar Brown got the inside fence there coming off turn number 2, right in front of Doyle Lawrence, hit the outside fence, and then came to a stop on the back straightaway. Got 3 cars already on pit road. Skylar Brown, Roger Wagner, and Jim Turner. Josh Stanky still out front. Josh Close, Doyle Lawrence, Nicholas McGathy, Nathan Sedlick, and Hunter Conley. How's everybody doing out there tonight here on a Monday? Looked like it was nice weather all over the country. Today here in the Chicagoland area, it was pushing 75 degrees. It was a great day. They're talking 38 on Wednesday and possibly a little bit of snow and ice, so it's going to change. Got a big time basketball game going on here tonight as well. Baseball full swing, NASCAR, sprint car racing's in full swing as well. Outlaws were in, I believe it was in Arizona over the weekend. Saw that 41 machine of David Gravel get to victory lane. I believe Brad Sweet also. This weekend, I believe they're going to be in Texas at the Devil's Bowl Speedway. Roger Wagner and Doyle Lawrence are going to be making appearance down there. So if you're going to the Devil's Bowl Speedway, make sure you look up and find Roger Wagner. You can't miss him. He's got that Dirt Racing Network shirt and hat, I would presume. Sure, he's going to have some stuff to give away, so make sure you find him, and he will get you all hooked up with some giveaways at the Devil Bowl Speedway this weekend. All right, we're going to go green. We got 5 cars on the racetrack here still for heat race
Green
number
flag,
1.
green flag.
Got 5 laps to go. Josh Stanky, Josh Close, Doyle Rance, Nicholas McGathy, and Nathan Sedlick. The 5 cars on the racetrack. Headed down the back straightaway into turn number 3 they go. Single file. Josh Stanky right up against that inside fence. Josh Close, Doyle Rance, Nicholas McGathy, and Nathan Sedlick. Battle here for the 3rd spot. Doyle Rance and Nicholas McGathy headed into turn number 3.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Caution flag on the racetrack. Josh Stanky is slow in turn number 4. We'll have to go back and see what happened to Josh. Have to rewind it just a tad more. Headed into turn number 3. Went to the inside. I think he clipped one of those tires. Yep, he clipped the tire in the little fence right there. Destroyed the front end of that race car. Kept it going, but was a little bit too sideways coming with cars coming. Looks like that is going to do it with heat race number 1. What's up, Gary? Yep, Josh Close will pick up the victory here in heat race number 1. Doyle Rance 2nd, Nicholas McGathy 3rd, Nathan Sedlick 4th, Josh Stanky will finish in 5th. So we're going to see Josh Close and Doyle Lawrence making it to tonight's Fast Dash. Go ahead and share and like the broadcast if you enjoy what you are watching here tonight on the Dirt Racing Network. Tomorrow night, Dirty Old Bastards 360 Sprint Cars, their twin shows from Eldora Speedway. Tomorrow night, starting at 8:40 Eastern Time. Roger will have the call for both of those races. Wingless Wednesday, back with the Dirty Old Bastards Wednesday night. Midgets are at roughly around 9 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by the Wingless 360 Sprint Cars. Thursday night, triple header Thursday with the Dirt Slingers. Thursday Thunder Series powered by Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. And then the Dirty Old Bastards twin shows for their 410 Outlaw Series. So we got a full week of racing. Started last night with the Dirt Slingers, the 410 Series. Pace truck's going to come across the line, finish heat race number 1. Josh Close will pick up the victory. Going to get heat race number 2 lined up on the pit road so we can get that one staged and ready to go. What's up, Steve? Dustin? Alright, cars grid in here for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole, in the Casey Kane Racing Sim Team, Patrick Kane, Valvoline, Wicked Cushion, number 00, that is Tim Smith. Starting on his outside in the Black Diamond Motorsports Dirt Racing Network, Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, number 91, that is Ernie Williams. Starting in the 3rd spot, in the Wicked Energy Gum, Team SETI 19 Designs, number 15, that is Michael Sheridan. Starting in the 4th spot, in the number 61, that is Terry Landis. Starting in the 5th spot, in the Barents, he told me how this, in the Barents Hailmar, number 53, that is Bob Ramundo. Starting in the 6th spot, in the UDSRA Highside Racewear Fast Lane Performance, number 56, that is David Flick. Starting in the 7th spot, in the Rockstar Productions, number 422, that is Mike Roxbury. And starting 8th, in the number 50 KC General Stores machine, that is Jason Randolph. Got 8 cars making the call for heat race number 2. 10 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A main. Top 2 to the trophy dash. Everybody else through the B and C. What's up, Bart? Steve, I was talking to my dad about a couple days ago about how the All-Stars could be at Wilmot in like a month. Probably going to try to meet up. I believe it's a Friday, though. But plan right now is to head up there. Things can change, but if not, we'll head up there for the Outlaw race for sure. I believe that's in July. All right, here we go. Heat race number 2. Tim Smith and Ernie Williams on the front row. Green flag.
Green, green, green.
Good jump by Tim Smith as they headed into turn number 1. They go. Ernie Williams riding in that second spot. Third is Michael Sheridan. Fourth is Terry Landis. Side-by-side battle between David Flick and Bob Ramundo. Flick's going to take that one going into turn number 3. Bob Ramundo's going to fall back to 6th. Mike Roxbury 7th. And Jason Randolph will be in 8th. Tim Smith through turns 1 and 2. Ernie Williams in tow. Michael Sheridan right behind that. Front 3 cars in direct transfer positions. Terry Landis first one out. David Flick in 5th. Bob Ramundo, Mike Roxbury, Jason Randolph. Completing lap number 2 is Tim Smith. Everybody pretty much single file. David Flick trying to get on the outside of Terry Landis. Can't do anything that time. One more time going into turn number 3. Really loses a little momentum there. Going into turn number 3. Everybody's still single file. All the way through the field. Going in through turns 1 and 2. Tim Smith pulling away by about a half a second over Ernie Williams. Going to come across and complete lap number 4. We got 6 laps to go. Ernie Williams still riding in 2nd. Michael Sheridan in 3rd. David Flick in 4th. Ernie Williams back to 5th. Bob Ramundo currently in 6th. Mike Roxbury in 7th. Jason Randolph still running in the 8th and final spot. Tim Smith down the back straightaway going into turn number 3. Off turn number 4. This time he's going to see 4 laps to go. That time by Ernie Williams still about 0.6 seconds back. Michael Sheridan another 1.1 second back. David Flick riding in that 4th spot. He wants to get to Sheridan to get into that direct transfer spot. 3 laps to go. That time by for race leader Tim Smith. Michael Sheridan way out of the groove there in turns 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. That time by Sheridan closing in on Ernie Williams. Got it within 3 car lengths through turns 1 and 2. Gap between 1st and 2nd's really not moving very far, but Michael Sheridan is all over Ernie Williams as they see the white flag this time by for race leader Tim Smith. Sheridan is looking on the outside of Ernie Williams. Can't do anything that time. He's got 3 car lengths as they headed into turn number 3. But off turn number 4, Tim Smith will win heat race number 2. Ernie Williams 2nd, Michael Sheridan 3rd, David Flick will be 4th. Terry Landis, Bob Ramundo, Mike Roxbury, and Jason Randolph rounding out the cars. Heat race number 3. Gonna get them on the racetrack. Gonna see a pair of teammates on the front row. Wait for that last 1-2 grid. Saw you on the infield there. All right, Bart. Did you get a hot dog or anything? Maybe a brewski? Waiting for JB to grid here. All All right. Starting on the pole here for heat race number 3 in the Black Diamond Motorsports UDTV number 54, that is John Batista. Starting on his outside, his teammate at the Black Diamond Motorsports in that Dirty Dicks number 36, that is Nathan Davis. Starting in the 3rd spot in the Team VLR Beer Hill Gang number 23, hometown favorite number 23, that's Steven Calavoda. Starting in the 4th spot in the Twisted Motorsports number 55, that is Robert Satterfield. Starting in the 5th spot in the UDSRA Highside Raceway number 73, that is Larry Moody. Starting in the 6th spot in the Crescent Donuts Unified Racing Splash and Go Graphics number 29, that is Dustin Griffiths. Starting in the 7th spot in the Top Gun Motorsports 378, that is Jeremy Hobson. And starting 8th in the Wicked Cushion Machine, the number 5, that is Max Stambaugh. 8 cars making the call here for heat race number 3. Top 3 to tonight's A main, top 2 to the trophy dash or the fast dash. Yeah, I try to flip back and forth to there, Bart. Friday the 17th, yes, Steve. I believe that's what it was. Yeah, the 17th. I'm going to try to head up there. Not sure if I'm going to have anybody go with me. Being a Friday. We'll see. But yeah, the All-Stars will be up there. See Tony Stewart and the fellas. Might be a little chilly up there in May, but we'll see. All right, here we go. John Batista, Nathan Davis on the front row. Steven Calavoda, Robert Satterfield. Row 2, Larry Moody, Dustin Griffiths.
Green flag, green flag.
Jeremy Hobson, Max Stambaugh. Green flag. Big time gaggle of cars here headed into turn number 1. Dustin Griffiths puts it in the inside fence. He will take it to pit road. John Batista still out front. Nathan Davis in 2nd. Robert Satterfield in 3rd. Steven Calavoda 4th. Larry Moody and Jeremy Hobson, grid battle here for the 5th spot. Larry Moody will win that. Jeremy Hobson will be 6th. Max Stambaugh in 7th. Nathan Davis all over his teammate headed into turn number 3. Davis to the inside for the race lead. Can't do anything that time. John Batista will prevail off turn number 4. Will lead lap number 2. Robert Satterfield trying to get alongside Nathan Davis. Can't do anything that time. Steven Calavoda trying to close in as well. Satterfield to the bottom of the racetrack through turns 3 and 4. Steven Calavoda trying to get alongside as they head into turn number 1. Calavoda is just going to power right on by through turns 1 and 2 to take over that 3rd spot. Drop Robert Satterfield back to 4th. Larry Moody in 5th. Everybody's still trying to track down race leader John Batista, who's going to see 6 laps to go that time by. Nathan Davis still riding in that 2nd spot, Steven Calavoda in 3rd. Robert Satterfield 4th and Larry Moody in 5th. Max Stambaugh up to 6th and Jeremy Hobson 7th. Cross flags this time by for John Batista. Nathan Davis goes way high through turns 1 and 2. Got good grip there off turn number 2. He's going to close in. He's got it within 3 car lengths of the race leader, John Batista. 4 laps to go this time by. Everybody single file in the front 5. Through turns 1 and 2 they go. Down the back straightaway. Steven Calavoda looking to the inside of Nathan Davis in turns 3 and 4. Can't do anything that fine. He's going to fall right back into line. Headed into turn number 1. 3 laps to go that time by. Everybody pretty much spaced out here. Headed down the back straightaway. Steven Calavoda tries to the inside one more time. Nathan Davis on the outside. Steven Calavoda side-by-side battle at the line with 2 laps to go. Steven Calavoda to the inside is going to slide up in front of Nathan Davis. Davis is going to try to cross him back over off turn number 2. Side-by-side, wheel-to-wheel into turn number 3. Davis is going to throw the slide job here. He's going to slide up almost and got into John Batista there. He will take over the 2nd spot at the line with the white flag flying. 1 lap to go. Calavoda is going to slide up in front of Davis. Going to lose a lot of momentum. Nathan Davis is going to go right on by. Steven Calavoda is going to fall back to 3rd. Robert Satterfield, he wants to get in that direct transfer spot, but John Batista will win. He raced number 3. Nathan Davis 2nd. Steven Calavoda 3rd. Larry Moody will be 4th. Robert Satterfield 5th. Jeremy Hobson, Max Stambaugh, and Dustin Griffiths. That is going to do it for Heat Racing. Waiting for whatever iRacing wants to do here. Race is over. There we go. Looks like we're going to have C-Main Racing. C-Main, top 4 advance to the rear of the B. Going 10 laps. See if we can get some cars on the racetrack. Got a couple cars gridding. Top 4 advance to the rear of the B main. The way things have been going, the B, everybody from the B main will transfer. So transferring through from this race will put you directly in the show. Waiting for Bob Armando to grid. What's up, Mike Albright? How are you? Cody, good evening. There's Bob. Bob's sitting on pit road. I don't understand why he's sitting on pit road. He should be grid. Did not make the call. So Jeremy Hobson will start still on the outside. That'll move Hunter Conley up to the front row in the number 194. Jeremy Hobson will be on his outside. Max Stambaugh will move up to 3rd. Mike Roxbury will be in 4th. Jason Randolph will move up to 5th. Dustin Griffiths in 6th. Roger Wagner will be 7th. Looks like Mason Hannigan has gotten into this race. He will be starting in the 8th spot. Waiting for Bob Armando to come on the racetrack. Not sure if he's going to get out here or not. What's up, Jim? Appreciate y'all tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Dirt Slingers. Monday night series here from Williams Grove. Jim is rooting on Roger. All right. Roger's got a little work to do to get into tonight's A main. Got to work the soup a little bit. We are going 10 laps. Top 4 advance to tonight's B main. What's up, Jeff? Looks like Bob Ramundo is not going to make the call unless they're going to put him out here after they take the green flag. Jeremy Hobson and Hunter Conley on the front row. Max Stambaugh, Mike Roxbury, row 2. Green flag in the air.
Green.
Good jump by Jeremy Hobson. Headed into turn number 1. Oh, excuse me, that is Hunter Conley. Hobson will ride in that 2nd spot. Max Stambaugh will be in 3rd. Jason Randolph 4th. Looks like Roger Wagner and Dustin Griffiths got together. Mike Roxbury 5th. Dustin Griffiths in 6th. Mason Hannigan 7th. Skylar Brown in 8th. I'm going to go back and find Roger. Roger is currently on pit road. His night is done. Hunter Conley down the back straightaway they go. Jeremy Hobson riding in that 2nd spot. Max Stambaugh in 3rd. Mike Roxbury looking on the inside of Jason Randolph for that 4th and final transfer spot. Can't do anything that time. Jason Randolph will keep that spot. Headed into turn number 1. Stambaugh and Hobson side by side for that 2nd spot. Still side by side. Looks like Hobson puts it in the outside fence down the back straightaway. 3 wide here. Mike Roxbury just punts Jason Randolph right out of the way. Caution flag will come out. We're going to have to go back and watch that one. Headed through turns 3 and 4. Mike Roxbury, not sure if he didn't know he was there or what, but really got into Jason Randolph. Put him into the outside fence there off turn number 4. Randolph got the car on all 4s, drove away. He is going to start back in the 9th spot. Hunter Conley out front. Max Stambaugh in 2nd. Jeremy Hobson in 3rd. Mason Hannigan, 4th and final transfer spot. Dustin Griffith, Skylar Brown, Bob Raimondo, Mike Roxbury, and Jason Randolph. I got it back up here. How do I do this? Mike, you need a PC and a wheel pedal set, and you get on iRacing. That'll get you all squared away to come and race. Jason, appreciate that, my friend. It is well worth the money. Yeah, a little punt in action there. Looks like we're going to have about 4 laps to go when these guys take the green flag, going to lap number 10. For a decent one that'll run all the graphics for a computer, I mean, you're probably around that $800 range with the monitor, and then the wheel. You could probably get a decent wheel for under $200. Yeah, if you sign up for the long term, yeah, it's pretty good deal for the iRacing subscription. Then you have to get all the content and everything too, though. All right, here we go. We still got 8 cars on the racetrack and 4 laps to go. Green flag. Hunter Conley on the gas. Good jump over Max Stanball. Through turns 1 and 2 they go. Stanball in second. Mason Hannigan third. Dustin Griffiths in fourth. But Jeremy Hobson's looking on the inside for that 4th spot. He wants even the 3rd spot. Way too sideways there off turn 4. He's going to fall all the way back to the 6th position. Bob Raimondo in 7th. Mike Roxbury in 8th. Hunter Conley still out front. Going to see 2 laps to go this time by. A couple cars around there in turn number 4. Looked like Mike Roxbury was around. 2 laps to go for Hunter Conley, Max Stanball, Mason Hannigan, and Dustin Griffiths. The front 4, that will transfer to tonight's B main. Off turn 4, going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go. Skylar Brown trying to close in on Dustin Griffiths for that last and final transfer spot. Dives to the inside here in turns 1 and 2. Griffiths gets into him. Griffiths gets the outside fence. Skylar Brown is going to prevail. Headed into turn 3 and 4, but off turn 4, Hunter Conley will win tonight's C main. Max Stanball 2nd, Mason Hannigan 3rd, and looks like Bob Raimondo will be in 4th. Jeremy Hobson, Mike Roxbury, Skylar Brown, Dustin Griffiths, Jason Randolph, and Roger Wagner. You're good, Mike. Don't worry about it. All right, going to get tonight's B main on the racetrack. Should have around 11 cars, I believe. Steve. Steve's in the house. How's it going, brother? All right. Got 11 cars here in tonight's B main. Everybody will transfer to the rear of the A main. This is just for starting positions in the A main. Starting on the pole here in the number 35, that is Nathan Sedlick. Starting on his outside, the 56 of David Flick. Starting in the 3rd spot in the number 73, that is Larry Moody. Starting 4th in the number 80, that's Josh Stanky. Starting 5th in the 61, that is Terry Landis. Starting 6th in the 55, that's Robert Satterfield. Starting 7th, the 175 of Jim Turner. Starting 8th, the 194, tonight's C main winner, Hunter Conley. Starting 9th, in the number 5, that's Max Stanball. Starting 10th, the 01 of Mason Hannigan. And starting 11th, the 53 of Bob Raimondo. 11 cars, everybody transfers to the rear of the A main. It's okay, Steve. Mike, you can buy it online. You can buy it at Best Buy. Go to Ford Entertainment Group on Facebook. Look them up. Jeff Ford will get you squared away with a PC if you want to buy it through him. The current PC I am running this broadcast on is a Ford Entertainment Group PC. So look them up, Ford Entertainment Group on Facebook. Send them a message. They should be able to get you squared away, at least with a computer. And then, like Jim is, you can get a wheel and pedal set on Amazon. All right, gonna go green for tonight's B main. Nathan Sedlick and David Flick out front. Larry Moody, Josh Stanky, row 2. Terry Landis, Robert Satterfield, row 3. Jim Turner, Hunter Conley, row 4. Max Stambaugh, Mason Hannigan, row 5. And Bob Ramundo in row 6. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Sedlick got a good jump, side-by-side battle, almost 3 wide, headed into turn number 1. Sedlick goes way out of the groove. It's going to allow David Flick to take over the race lead. Josh Stanky's going to fall into second. Larry Moody third. Robert Satterfield in fourth. Nathan Sedlick's going to settle, looks like in the 6th spot as Terry Landis is going to go by. Conley in 7th. Max Stambaugh up to 8th. Mason Hannigan is battling Bob Ramundo there for the 9th spot. Side-by-side battle with those two, and then Jim Turner rounding out the 11-car field. Nathan Sedlick is all sorts of out of shape. So is Hunter Conley. A little bit of contact. Max Stambaugh, Bob Ramundo make contact. Everybody looks to keep going the right direction. Max Stambaugh puts it in the outside fence in turn number 1. He keeps going the right direction, but everybody's still trying to track down David Flick out front. Josh Stanky trying to get alongside him. Can't do anything going into turn number 1. Way to the extreme outside goes Josh Stanky. Can't do anything that time. Larry Moody trying to close in through turns 3 and 4. Larry Moody riding in the 3rd spot. Robert Satterfield in 4th. Terry Landis up to 5th. Hunter Conley in 6th. Mason Hannigan 7th. Jim Turner, Nathan Sedlick, and Bob Ramundo. The 10 cars on the racetrack as Max Stambaugh has taken it to pit road.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Caution flag on the racetrack. Looks like Jim Turner was around in turns 3 and 4. I'm going to go back and see what happened to Jim. Oh, got those inside tires there right out. Through turns the inside of turns 3 and 4. Turner puts in the outside fence. He will take it to pit road and get prepared for tonight's A main. David Flick, Josh Stanky, Larry Moody, Robert Satterfield, Terry Landis, Mason Hannigan, Hunter Conley, Nathan Sedlick, and Bob Ramundo. The 9 cars still running on the racetrack. You're welcome, Mike. Hopefully see you out here soon, my friend. Yeah, Steve, Josh was winning his heat race and went diving into turn number 3 and clipped those inside tires and the wall, and that put him in the rear and put him in tonight's B main. So that's why he is out here. Jim, yeah, I could get you some main cars. Sorry, I haven't done that before. You can follow all the racing action here on the Dirt Racing Network. You can also head over to the Dirt Slingers Facebook page. We're also on Twitch at the Dirt Race. You can go to Twitch. I believe it's the Dirt Racing Network. And on YouTube at the DRN. So 4 different platforms where you can watch this great racing here tonight. All right. Gonna have about 4 laps to go. We're gonna go in car for the green flag. See what David Flick sees. Green flag.
Green, green, green.
Headed into turn number 1 they go. David Flick, who is out front right now. Through turns 1 and 2, down the back straightaway he goes. See him right up against that cushion. He's going to go right through the middle this time in turns 3 and 4. Oh, and car Josh Stinky as he tries to track him down. This is exactly what these guys see. Josh really yanks on that wheel going into turn 1 and turn number 3. Really shoves it to the left. Goes to the inside, tries to get alongside. He's going to dive to the inside this time. Really gets it sideways there through turns 1 and 2. Trying to get alongside David Flick. Can't do anything that time. Almost put it in that fence one more time, but he is going to get alongside David Flick here for the race lead. They got 2 laps to go. I believe this is the white. Actually, this is the checkered flag coming off turn number 4. We're going to see the checkered flag is out, and David Flick will win tonight's B main. Josh Stanky will finish in 2nd. Terry Landis will finish in 3rd. Larry Moody 4th, and Mason Hannigan 5th. Hunter Conley, Bob Ramundo, Robert Satterfield, Nathan Sedlick, Jim Turner, and Max Stambaugh. All right. Going to get the pole dash onto the racetrack. Going to have 6 cars going 8 laps to set the front 3 rows in tonight's A main. Waiting for race control to get this squared away. Just for you, Jim. I'm the people pleaser here. Got Tim Smith, Ernie Williams coming on the racetrack. John Batista, Nathan Davis, Doyle Lawrence, and one final name needs to be read. You're going to have Josh Close and Doyle Lawrence, the last 6 cars. All right. These cars are out here on the racetrack going 8 laps. Front 3 rows will be decided here in tonight's A main. Nathan Davis is going to end up on the pole. Looks like Ernie Williams is, or no, Josh Close is going to be on his outside. All right. Nathan Davis, Ernie Williams, Josh Close, John Batista, Tim Smith, Doyle Rans. We are green. Davis out front. Ernie Williams, Josh Close side by side for that 2nd spot. Close got a little too squirrely there off turn number 2. 3 wide headed into turn number 3. Tim Smith, Josh Close, John Batista. Smith is going to prevail, but Ernie Williams wants that race lead. Can't do anything there off turn number 4. Nathan Davis still going to take over the race lead. Down the back straightaway they go. Ernie Williams looking on the outside of his teammate, headed into turn number 3, wheel to wheel into turns 3 and 4. Tim Smith still riding in that 3rd spot. John Batista, Josh Close, and Doyle Rance. Nathan Davis through turns 1 and 2 got a little too sideways, going to allow Ernie Williams and Tim Smith to go by. Nathan Davis going to fall back to 3rd. John Batista still riding 4th. Josh Close, Doyle Rance. The 6 cars still on the racetrack. Ernie Williams still out front. Tim Smith riding 2nd. It's going to allow Tim Smith to get alongside of him at the line. We are halfway. Ernie's just an edge in front of Tim Smith. Tim's going to throw the slide job in turns 1 and 2, but Ernie's going to cross them back over. Down the back straightaway they go. Ernie Williams going to slide up. Tim Smith's going to dive to the inside. Keep it on the inside through turns 3 and 4. Tim Smith will take over the race lead with 3 laps to go. Ernie Williams will fall back to second. Nathan Davis and John Batista battling hard here for third and fourth. Josh Close riding still in the 5th spot. Ernie's not letting Tim get too far away as they're going to come off turn number 4 to see 2 laps to go. Will Davis and John Batista battling hard here for the 3rd spot as well. Ernie's closed it in within a car length, headed into turns 3 and 4. Tim Smith on the bottom side of the racetrack. Ernie a couple lanes higher. White flag this time. Ernie Williams looking on the inside for the race lead. Slides up. Tim's going to slide a little higher. Tim's got a good run there off turn number 2. John Batista trying to get into this battle in one last ditch effort as they head into turns 3 and 4. But Tim Smith will come off turn number 4 and he will win tonight's Fast Dash. Ernie Williams will finish in 2nd. John Batista in 3rd. Nathan Davis in 4th. Josh Close in 5th. And Doyle Lawrence will finish in 6th. Yeah, probably a little cheaper there, Mike. Oh, that's awesome, Deborah. That is too cool. All right, I believe Race Control is going to let the rest of these guys come on the racetrack for a couple more minutes. So we have about a little less than 2 minutes for these cars to get out on the racetrack and get a little warm-up session. Cars pulling out onto the racetrack for about a minute and a half left. Got about a minute left. Got about 20 seconds left, and we're going to click over to the racing portion here, and we are going to get it going. Control has advanced the session, so we're going to get ready to go racing. Way things happen here with the Dirt Slingers. They're going to take the iRacing green flag, continue to pace around until Race Control gets those front 3 rows situated. Once they are correct, we will go green for 30 green flag only laps here tonight. Looks like we got 2 more to grid. waiting for Nicholas McGathy and Bob Ramundo. There's Nicholas and there's Bob. All right, we got 20 cars lined up, ready to go. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network for the Dirt Slingers Monday Night Series. Once again, tomorrow night, Dirty Old Bastards 360 Sprint Cars are twin 35 shows from the Eldora Speedway starting tomorrow night, 8:40 Eastern Time here on the Dirt Racing Network. Roger Wagner will have the call for you. Wingless Wednesdays will be back Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by with the midgets and then followed with the 360 wingless cars. Thursday Thunder Series on Thursday night.
Somebody trying to get somebody into iRacing in the chat, I see.
Yeah, there's a few. I've told them about Ford, and so.
To give them 3-month subscription when they give us a.
I'll
Tell you what. If Mr. Jeff Scott confirms to me that the listener bought the PC from Ford Entertainment Group, I'll up it from 3 months to a year for that subscriber.
There you go, Mike. That's for you. That's from Roger himself. So, if you go and contact Jeff Ford on iRacing or on Facebook at Ford Entertainment Group, confirm that you talked to him from us here on the Dirt Racing Network,
Green.
and we will get you a full year subscription here to iRacing. All right, they're going to get the front 3 rows all lined up. We're going to give you a quick rundown. Tim Smith and Ernie Williams on the front row. John Batista, Nathan Davis, row 2. Josh Close, Doyle Rance, Nicholas McGathy, Michael Sheridan, David Flick. Terry Landis, Stephen Calavoda, Josh Stanky, Mason Hannigan, Bob Ramundo, Hunter Conley, Nathan Sedlick, Robert Satterfield, Max Stambaugh, and Jim Turner. What's up, Dennis? Going to lap number 32. Tim Smith, Ernie Williams on the front row. John Batista, Nathan Davis, row 2. Josh Close, Doyle Rance, row 3. 3 Black Diamond Motorsports machines in the front 2 rows. Tim Smith, green flag is in the air. Ernie Williams in that second spot. John Batista to the bottom side of the racetrack, almost 3 wide there through turns 1 and 2. Tim Smith is going to prevail. He's going to take over the race leads. Teammates second, third, and fourth.
Yellow flag is out.
Caution flag on the racetrack. Looks like Terry Landis. I'm going to go back and see what happened to Terry. Oh, Terry just kind of tried to slow up to go into the corner, and Larry Moody got into the rear end of him. Took him for a ride and ended up on pit road. Tim Smith is the race leader. Ernie Williams in. Looks like Ernie's going to be in the race lead. I got to see if that'll update. Ernie Williams going to take over the race lead. Tim Smith second. John Batista third. Nathan Davis. Josh Close. Doyle Rance. Nicholas McGathy. Michael Sheridan. Stephen Calavoda. And David Flick. Going to lap number 35. So yeah, Mike, if you get with the guys at Ford Entertainment Group. We get confirmation from them. Roger and I will give you a year subscription to iRacing for free if you purchase a PC from the Ford Entertainment Group. All right, gonna go green next time. Ernie Williams, Tim Smith, John Batista, Nathan Davis, Josh Close, Nicholas McGathey, Doyle Lawrence, Michael Sheridan, David Flick, and Steven Calavoda. Yeah, it is a great deal. Awesome. Just make sure you tell them you heard about it here on the Dirt Racing Network. Ernie Williams off turn number 4. Green flag back in the air.
Green, green, green.
John Batista looking on the inside of Tim Smith for that second spot. Can't do anything that time. Off turn number 2. Josh Close looking to the inside of Nathan Davis for that 4th position. Josh Close puts it in the inside fence there off turn number 4. It's going to fall back to the 6th spot as Nicholas McGathey is going to go by. Ernie Williams still out front. Tim Smith right there as well. John Batista not too far behind. In the 3rd spot, Nathan Davis and Nicholas McGathey, the front 5. John Batista looking on the inside of Tim Smith for that 2nd spot. Headed into turn number 1. Dive to the inside. Can't do anything that time through turns 1 and 2. Tim Smith, John Batista side by side. Headed into turns 3 and 4. John really pedaling the car through turns 3 and 4 right up against that inside fence. Looks like still just a tad behind Tim Smith going through turns 1 and 2. They go down the back straightaway. Still trying to track down Ernie Williams. Can't do anything that time. JB dives to the inside one more time through turns 3 and 4. Tim Smith still riding in that 2nd spot. Nicholas McGathey is up to 4th. Michael Sheridan 5th. Josh Close in 6th. Side-by-side battle for the 6th spot with Nathan Davis. Steven Calavoda up to 8th. Josh Stanky in 9th. And Mason Hannigan in 10th. Everybody's still trying to track down Ernie Williams. Tim Smith still riding in the 2nd spot. John Batista 3rd. Nicholas McGathey and Michael Sheridan is up to 5th. Josh Close in 6th. Still heated battle with Nathan Davis for that 6th spot. Side by side, Josh Close to the outside. Looks like Nathan Davis will take over that 6th spot. Josh Close will fall back to 7th. Josh Stanky up to 8th. Steven Calavoda 9th. And Mason Hannigan in 10th. Gonna go on back here. David Flick is riding 11th. Max Stambaugh 12th. Larry Moody 13th. Hunter Conley 14th. Jim Turner 15th. Doyle Lawrence is in 16th. Bob Raimondo 17th. Robert Satterfield is in 18th. He is the last car on the racetrack. Ernie Williams still got about a half a second lead over Tim Smith in that 2nd spot as Tim Smith puts it in the outside fence through turns 3 and 4. Really going to lose some ground to Ernie that time. Almost got a full second ahead. John Batista still riding 3rd. Nicholas McGathey 4th. Michael Sheridan in 5th. Josh Stanky is going by his teammate at Black Diamond Motorsports car. It's really coming to life here, coming from tonight's B main. Josh Stanky is currently up to 6th, and he wants 5th. At the line, looking on the outside of Michael Sheridan. Into turn number 1 they go. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Josh Stanky to the extreme outside through turns 3 and 4, trying to get a good run there off turn number 4. He's going to pull alongside Michael Sheridan for that 5th spot. 3-wide battle here for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Stanky's going to go by. He will take over that 5th spot. Now he's got Nicholas McGathey dead ahead for that 4th spot. Dives to the inside through turns 3 and 4. Can't get alongside of him. Nicholas McGathey got a good run there through turns 3 and 4, but Josh is going to try one more time in turn number 1. Nathan Davis is going to get passed by Josh Close as Josh Stanky is going to take over that 4th spot. Got a long way to go to get to these front three cars. He's got almost 3 seconds to make up. Still Ernie Williams out front. Tim Smith in that second spot. John Batista in third. Nicholas McGathy, Josh Stanky, Michael Sheridan, Josh Close. Great battle in here as a caution flag does come out. Max Stambaugh, I believe, was in the wall. Go back and rewind a little further. Stambaugh through turns 3 and 4. Pounds the outside fence down the front straightaway, gets into, looks like David Flick, goes for a wild ride to bring out the caution flag. Ernie Williams still out front. Tim Smith, John Batista, Josh Stanky's closed up. Now with that caution, he had about 3 seconds to make up. He's currently in fourth. Nicholas McGathy, fifth. Yes, he did. Nicholas McGathy, fifth. Michael Sheridan, Josh Close, Nathan Davis, Stephen Calvoda, and Mason Hannigan. Going to lap number 38. All right, going to lap number 38. Lights are out on the pace truck. Got about 16 laps to go. Ernie Williams, Tim Smith, John Batista, Josh Stanky, Nicholas McGathy, the front five. Green flag is back out.
Green, green, green.
Ernie Williams on the gas. Tim Smith not letting him get too far away. Josh Stanky dives to the inside right there. Josh Stanky already up to 30. He wants second. Bottom side of the racetrack really coming to life for Josh Stanky down the back straightaway in through turns 3 and 4.
Flag is out.
Caution flag will fly as we just took the halfway. Doyle Lawrence looks like he had a little problems there. Maybe not. I'm not sure who this was. Hunter Conley, maybe? Let's go back and see. Larry Moody and Hunter Conley just slightly got together. I believe Moody got a little too far sideways. That brought out the caution flag. Still Ernie Williams, Tim Smith, Josh Stanky up to third. John Batista fourth. Josh Close, Michael Sheridan, Nicholas McGathy drops to seventh. Stephen Calvoda, Nathan Davis, and Mason Hannigan. Going to lap number 41.
What's
What's going on, brother?
No, just to clarify on that, if they order a machine, they can ask Mr. Scott to PM me privately. He knows how to verify the person's name, and then I'll reach out to that person. They can send me their information, and I will send them one of these fantastic one-year membership cards.
Awesome. Yeah, we got it squared away. He said he's going to check it out.
All right, cool. Tell him we sent you over there so that he knows, and he should give you a little bit of a discount, too.
There you go. So, Mike...
Don't know what it is now. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it would be, but... Yeah, so if Mike, if you want to get it with the Ford Entertainment Group, and hopefully we get you a little discount and get you some iRacing subscription, and you come out here and race.
So right at the halfway point, lap 41 is going to be your white flag.
10-4. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Likes and shares. Hello to the Tim Sims Watch Party. I will talk to you afterwards, sir.
Thank you. cameo from Roger Wagner himself. All right, gonna go green this time. Ernie Williams, Tim Smith, Josh Stanky, John Batista, Josh Close. Got to keep an eye on that number 80 machine riding in the third spot. Really coming hard here. Trying to get by these front two. See if he's got anything for Tim Smith and Ernie Williams, who've been strong all night long. Pretty much the front two class of the field here tonight. Thank you there, Jim. Green flag back in the air.
Green.
Ernie Williams, Tim Smith, Josh Stanky diving into turn number one. Josh tried to get alongside of Tim Smith. Can't do anything that time. Down the back straightaway they go, front three single file. Tim Smith looking to the outside. He is going to take over the race lead there. Tim Smith takes over the race lead. Ernie Williams is going to fall back to second. His teammate at Black Diamond Motorsports wants that second spot, but the caution flag flies. Nicholas McGathey, Stephen Calavoda got together there down the front straight. McGathey went for a wild ride over the inside fence, over that big fence, onto pit road. Nicholas McGathey's night is over. Tim Smith took the race lead. Ernie Williams going to fall back to second. Josh Stanky third. John Batista fourth. Josh Close in fifth. Mason Hannigan sixth. Nathan Davis seventh. David Flick, Michael Sheridan, and Stephen Calavoda. The top 10. 15 cars still on the racetrack. Yeah, home run is right. Going to lap number 44. Have about 12 laps to go. Once again, thank you everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Dirt Slingers, Monday night series here from Williams Grove 360 open set sprint cars. Going to lap number 44. Lights are out on the pace truck. Tim Smith, Ernie Williams, Josh Stanky, John Batista, Josh Close. The front five, Mason Hannigan, Nathan Davis, David Flick, Michael Sheridan, Stephen Calavoda. Pacing through turns 3 and 4. Tim Smith looking for the green flag here off turn number 4. Green is out. Green flag.
Green.
Smith's going to dive it into turn number 1. Josh Stanky really hard in through turns 1 and 2. Trying to get alongside his teammate. He will take over that second spot. Drop Bernie Williams back to third. John Batista is currently in 4th. Josh Close 5th. Mason Hannigan and Nathan Davis up to the 7th spot. Tim Smith pulling away. Ernie Williams all over Josh Stanky for that third spot, for that second spot. Second, third, and fourth, Black Diamond Motorsports Machines. John Batista is going to go by Ernie Williams for that third spot. Ernie Williams not going to let him go lightly through turns 3 and 4. Is going to slide up Batista right on the bottom side of the racetrack. Side by side, John Batista will take it at the line, headed into turn number 1. Still chasing down the KCK Racing Sim Team machine of Tim Smith.
Yellow flag is out.
Caution on the racetrack. Looks like David Flick is around in turns 1 and 2. Looks like he's just a little too hot. Got into Hannigan, who got then Michael Sheridan, turned him around there through turns 1 and 2. David Flick, who is currently sitting on the inside there. I believe that car is stalled, so he's going to have to just reset and go back to pit road. Tim Smith, Josh Stanky, John Batista, Ernie Williams, Josh Close, Mason Hannigan, Nathan Davis, Michael Sheridan, Robert Satterfield, Steven Calavoda, the front 10. Appreciate the support there, Ryan. Going to lap number 47. Going to have about 10 laps to go. All right, going to have 9 laps to go. Going to lap number 47. Pace truck lights are out. Tim Smith, Josh Stanky, John Batista, Ernie Williams, Josh Close. Mason Hannigan, Nathan Davis, Michael Sheridan, Robert Satterfield, Steven Calavoda, Larry Moody, Hunter Conley, Bob Ramundo, and Jim Turner are the 14 cars still running on the racetrack. Pace truck is off. Green flag is in the air. Tim Smith on the gas.
Green flag, green flag.
Good jump. Josh Stanky still riding in that second spot. Front 2 cars dive to the inside. John Batista goes to the extreme outside. Tim Smith is going to prevail by 10 car lengths going down the back straightaway. Josh Stanky to the outside. John Batista to the inside. Ernie Williams, Josh Close, Mason Hannigan. Side-by-side battle for the second spot. John Batista on the inside. Josh Stanky on the outside. John Batista is going to take over that second spot. Drop Josh Stanky back to third. Ernie Williams in fourth. Josh Close in fifth. Sixth is Mason Hannigan. Nathan Davis puts it in the outside fence. Going to allow Michael Sheridan to go by in the seventh spot. Nathan Davis still riding in eighth. Steven Calavoda ninth. And Hunter Conley in 10th. Tim Smith prevailing by 1.2 seconds over Josh Stanky and John Batista. Ernie Williams still riding in that 4th spot. Josh Close. Mason Hannigan, good battle here for the 5th position. Hannigan dives to the inside. Michael Sheridan wants part of this battle as well. Ernie Williams puts it in the outside fence through turns 1 and 2. Riding in that 4th spot. 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th right here on your screen. Nothing's changed at the front of the field. Great battle in here. We got 5 laps to go. That time by. Ernie Williams still riding in the 4th spot. Mason Hannigan's going to take over 5th. Josh Close and Michael Sheridan battling hard. Mason Hannigan looking to the inside of Ernie Williams for that 4th spot. Through turns 3 and 4, wheel to wheel, off turn number 4. Ernie's going to take it at the line with 4 laps to go. Great battle in here from 4th on back. 3 wide here off turn number 2. Mason Hannigan on the bottom. Josh Close, Ernie Williams. Ernie's put in the outside fence a couple times, banging it off the wall. But Mason Hannigan is going to come away with the 4th spot. Josh Close in 5th, but Ernie Williams wants it back. Great battle in here from 4th on back. Nothing has changed at the front. Tim Smith, Josh Stanky, John Batista. Pretty much a second between each one of those 3 spots. 2 laps to go this time by. Mason Hannigan still riding in 4th spot. Josh Close in 5th. Michael Sheridan and Ernie Williams falling back to 7th. Tim Smith through turns 3 and 4. He's going to see the white flag this time by. Josh Stanky riding in that 2nd spot and John Batista in 3rd. Mason Hannigan still 4th. Michael Sheridan riding 5th. Josh Close, Ernie Williams. Great battle in here. Still 4th on back. But Tim Smith off turn number 4 will win tonight's Monday Night Series from Williams Grove. Josh Stanky will finish in 2nd. John Batista will finish in 3rd. Mason Hannigan 4th. Josh Close 5th. Michael Sheridan Ernie Williams, Hunter Conley, Nathan Davis, and Larry Moody. All right, we're going to get these cars under control from race control.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Going to throw the caution. Fourth on back is going to go down pit road. Next time we're going to get these front three cars onto the front straightaway right at the start finish line so we can get a good picture of them. Awesome, Mike. That's great. Hopefully he can help you out and we can hook you up on the 1-year subscription. That's a pretty decent value. I don't know the exact amount, but it's a great value. So you're going to be saving a bunch of money just on that alone. As soon as these guys get down the front straightaway stop, we will get them into the chat for a quick word. There you go, $100. Gonna save you $100 there, Mike.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Perfect. All right. They're perfectly aligned here. All right, let me get a better view of these guys. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're going to get John Batista here in the channel. Get a quick word. John Batista, got a copy?
Sure do.
All right,
Hang
man.
on,
Pretty
we're
good
not
night
going
for you.
green.
Hovering around that top 5 all night. Kind of got into that third spot and just rode around there, especially towards the end. Just talk about your night overall.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid night. Had a brand new setup in the car. I felt pretty good from the beginning. I was pretty happy with how it felt most of the night prior to the feature, and then the beginning of feature was just super loose. So I was pretty worried that it was only going to get looser towards the end, but it seemed to even back out, running the top a little bit better versus through the slick on the bottom. So it needs some work there. But yeah, made some moves. But this is a tough track, and if you want to keep your position that you just gained, you gotta stay consistent from beginning to end. And I made a pass on, I think, Josh, and then I made a mistake and went back to the top and 1 and 2. So, you know, it's whatever. I think top came back in the last 2 laps, but, you know, it's too little too late. And at this track, you really gotta time your moves accordingly. And obviously I did not do that, but, you know, it's whatever. It's good points tonight. So I'm happy for Josh. He made a great run from the back of the field. I want to thank all my teammates who showed up tonight. Had a fairly good race. Congrats to Tim on the victory.
All right, man. Well, you just pretty much summed it up all right there, and even got. You want to get a quick sponsor shout out of the way, and then we'll let you go.
Yep, just teammates at Black Diamond Motorsports. I want to thank Drew Neal at 19 Designs for the fresh paint. Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. You guys at Dirt Racing Network for putting this on, and I will see you Thursday.
All right, sounds good. Talk to you Thursday. Hopefully, we'll talk to you Thursday.
Yep, thank you, Mike.
That is third place, John Batista.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Josh, thank you. Got a copy.
Yep.
All right, buddy. Pretty eventful night. Put in the fence, leading your heat race. Came through the B. Really worked your way to the front. Just 1 spot shy. Just talk about how your night went overall.
Yeah, the car was pretty fast in the heat. I thought I was just trying to push it closer and closer to the wall, see if I was able to pull quicker times here. I raced a lot of Williams Grove lately, and I just really trying to play around to see what makes the car faster. I never really made a good setup here, and seemed finally like today I had what it took and pushed it a little too far close to the wall. It had a little too much bite and threw it into the wall in heat one, but and then was able to make it through the B and played my patience early in the A main and really picked up my spots. The lanes seemed to change a lot. I ran the high side in the beginning and then went low and then I went high and then low between turns and I went solidly low and then I went high and low in between the opposite turns. So it seemed like the lanes definitely changed a lot throughout the track and seemed like I was right on top of where I needed to be to put it into second place at the time. And at the end, Tim just seemed to be hitting all of his marks and I was hitting all my marks and I think we pulled away a little bit but he was just dominantly faster in the end. So hats off to him for taking that win.
You came from roughly a little bit outside the top 10, I believe, and kind of just made up a lot of ground there on the inside. Did that kind of just go away from, especially towards the end of the race, especially when you got in at least the front three?
Yeah, I mean, I was really using it to my advantage in 3 and 4. It seemed like I was hitting it better than most. I was able to sneak under a couple of guys in 3 and 4, and all of a sudden it felt like it went away there. And I was racing 410s there yesterday, and it seems like once you diamond it a little bit, it gets a little too slick, a lane or two above it, and it's either you got to carry your momentum through if there's a little traction on the outside of the turn, or try to hug it as close to the fence as you possibly can with barely scraping your left front into it. And I mean, at the end, it seemed I went high, just try and carry momentum, and it just 1 and 2 dominantly was faster in the bottom for the last half of the race, and I really used that to my advantage to get around my teammates and a couple other guys too. But I ran high 3 and 4, and then bottom 1 and 2, and tried my best to catch Tim. But yeah, I'll take a second place.
All right, buddy. Anybody you need to give a quick thank you to before we let you go?
Yeah, all teammates at Black Diamond putting in some good work lately. Like to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast, Jester Hull for putting on the show, Tim Sims for sponsoring, and all the fans and family watching out there. I really appreciate it.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place finish, and hopefully we talk to you sometime the rest of the week.
Yep, thanks.
That is second place. Josh, thank you. Going to get Tim here in the channel. Tim Smith got a copy.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Pretty good night for you. Kind of battled hard there in the top 2 or 3 all night long and just kind of prevailed there, especially towards the end. Just talk about how the night was overall.
Well, it was a pretty uneventful night for my first time on track in about 5 days. Qualified I think second and won my heat, won the pole dash. Pretty much had a really really good car. I don't know if it's just this track or the setup that's under me, but I really love this place, and car was doing what I wanted to, or pretty much put it wherever I wanted.
Ernie gave you a good battle there, especially the front half of the beginning half of the race, and he kind of just had some problems and kind of let you pull away. But Josh was coming pretty hard, and I'm not sure if you knew how good he was, especially the latter part of the race. But just talk about battling with Ernie, and then also seeing Josh trying to track you down.
Yeah, I started in first, and I think on the first lap or something, there was a caution somewhere in the track, and Ernie was he was just far enough under me to where iRacing gave him the lead, and I had to battle about half the race to get that back. It seemed like every time I'd get back to him, I'd get another caution. But I went down, and I forget when it was. It's probably about middle of the race. I went down and tried the bottom down at 1-2 and gained about. They felt like a semi truck length on him coming off the corner. So I just kept working on that line, and it was on one of the restarts. I hit it absolutely perfect, and I come off the corner about 10 car lengths ahead of him, it seemed like, and just kept working that bottom line at 1 and 2. It was ridiculously fast compared to the top. Really glad I found that when I did, because I think I'd have a hell of a time getting by him if I didn't. But got by him and just kind of put my head down and tried to hit my marks, and was able to pull off the win.
All right, man. Anybody you need to give a quick thank you before I let you go?
Definitely all my teammates at KKR Sim Team for all the support they give me. We all produce some really awesome setups for damn near every track, seems like. WickedCushion.com, Wicked Energy Gum for coming on, sponsoring the whole team. Everybody here at Dirt Slingers for putting on an awesome league, and you guys for broadcasting it. I appreciate it.
All right, congrats, and hopefully we talk to you sometime the rest of the week.
Thanks, buddy.
That is your race winner, Tim Smith. And that is going to do it here tonight from Williams Grove. Tim Smith was the race winner. Josh Stanky and John Batista, second and third.
Hang on,
Make sure you tune in tomorrow night. The Dirty Old Bastards, 360 Sprint Cars from Eldora. Roughly around 8:40 Eastern Time. Roger will have the call for both of those races. Wingless Wednesday, we'll be back Wednesday night with the Midgets and the 360 Sprint Cars. And then Thursday, triple header, the Dirt Slingers, and then the Dirty Old Bastards. So for Roger Wagner and Jeff Peterson, my name is Mike Peterson. Thank you for tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network here from Williams Grove. Tim Smith was the race winner here tonight. And we will see you tomorrow night. Good night.